What's up, guys? If you're like me and own hundreds of DVDs and Blu-ray movies and you wish there was a way to easily be able to watch all of these movies onto your mobile phone or tablet or even possibly Chromecast it to your television, I'm here to tell you that there is a way and you're definitely going to want to watch this video. So without further ado, let's get started. So Plex has been around for a couple of years now, but they didn't really get famous until just recently when they added Chromecast support. So you'll notice here that this looks really similar to what you would expect for, let's say, Netflix. You have all of your movies, TV shows, whatever it is that you have on your server. And what's really neat is, for example, let's say if I push on this movie here, World War Z, it brings up information based on the metadata. Now, this is information that I didn't have to write. It aggregates it based on what they have on their servers, and it matches it to my movie. So this is really nice. It gives me like the time of the movie. So for example, this movie is 2 hours and 3 minutes. It gives me the type of categories, drama, adventure, and you can actually edit this information too if you want to add pieces of information to whether it is to help you find a specific movie or also correct any inaccurate information. So let's go ahead and push on back here. So another thing that I really like about Plex is, for example, if I push here on movies, I can actually sort movies based on what's on deck, meaning what I've been watching recently or something that I've just added recently, something that was just released, something that is in a specific folder. I can also filter it by genre, year, content rating, collection, director, actor. I mean, just a whole bunch of information. So for example, if somebody came over and said, hey, Armando, I want to watch a movie with Brad Pitt, or something like that, I would just have to find Brad Pitt, right there, Brad Pitt. And then once I check mark that, you'll notice that it will only show me movies that Brad Pitt is playing in. So I don't even remember Brad Pitt showing up in World War Z. Now, again, if this information is inaccurate, that's where you would, fix it. So you can go ahead and uncheck that. So let's say, for example, in my case, I have, 2 daughters. They're really young, so I would go by content rating, and then I would just, select G, PG, and that's basically it. And it helps a lot because you don't, especially if you have, in my case, I have a ton of movies. I don't want to sit here and filter through all of the movies one by one. But what really makes this unique Plex is the ability to share. So for example, here are different libraries that people have shared with me. So for example, here's somebody that on the internet, I was just talking about it the other day on Google Plus, and somebody decided, hey Armando, what is your username? And I will share my library with you. And I will show you how this is so cool. Like for example, these are not movies that I own. These are movies that they own. And if I wanted to go ahead and watch a movie, excuse me, I can easily just, pick the movie that I want. And then of course, Chromecast it, or even watch it on my device. And let's see, let's go ahead and find a movie here. Let's do Iron Man. So what I can do is I can play Iron Man on my phone by hitting this play button right here. And it'll automatically start to play on my phone. Remember, this is not my server locally. This is being streamed through their computer. So a lot of this is going to depend on how quick their internet connection is. So in some cases, it may take a little bit longer than expected. So as you can see right now, that is the case. Now this is Iron Man. And one of the things I also like is the album art that you see. I call it album. It's actually like a movie artwork. And there it goes. It's going to start playing here. I believe it started to play. Yeah, there it is. And the quality is very impressive. You can actually monitor and change the settings. So for example, if I go here, I can change. Right now it's streaming at 2 megabits, 768p. No closed caption, so depending on the metadata or the information that's there available, you can go ahead and change that. But the quality, even at 2 megabits per second, is really good on a mobile device. It looks just like 1080p, and I'm telling you right now, you won't be able to tell from the pixels, really, if you're watching it, a couple of feet away or inches away from your face. Let's go ahead and Chromecast this to the television. So again, I like that you see the artwork there. Let me go ahead and turn that down. Let's go ahead and Chromecast this like you would bedroom Chromecast on a regular Netflix or YouTube movie. And it's going to go ahead and start up there. I'm going to go ahead and move this so you guys can have a better view of that. And again, it will take some time. Sometimes it could take upwards of even like 30 seconds, depending on, like I said, it really depends on how quick their internet connection is, how big the movie is. If it's locally, it usually streams a lot quicker, sometimes even within like 2 to 3 seconds. So just keep that in mind if you are sharing a library, or if you are getting a library from somebody, that it's really going to depend on their internet connection. So that took a little bit longer than expected. And like I said, that's usually going to be the case if you're streaming from somewhere else. One of the things I do like, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys, is the artwork that you see on a lock screen. So that's something neat, and you are able to control. So for example, if I want to go ahead and pause it, I'm going to go ahead and show you that it works really good. I'm going to go ahead and hit play, and it works, again, really great. So that's something that is really nice. Kind of a Netflix style, or typical of Chromecast. So let's go ahead and pause this and show you guys a little bit more of the user interface. So I'm going to go ahead and hit back. Let's go ahead and show you a little bit more. So one of the other things, let's go ahead and keep going back here. Oops, sorry about that. When you see, for example, on the shared libraries, it shows you even music. So you can go ahead and store music, TV shows. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the TV shows a buddy of mine has. So it tells you all the different episodes, like for example, Breaking Bad, there's 9, 21 on Dexter. So let's go ahead and try Breaking Bad. Thumbs up if you're a Breaking Bad fan. So here's season 5. There's 5 episodes that he has downloaded. Episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then, for example, if I wanted to go ahead and watch episode 1, I'm going to go ahead and hit play on that. Now remember, we are connected to the Chromecast, so it will just override the settings on, and you can see that was really quick. This is not even my setup. So as you can see, it's going to depend really on the time of day. That was a lot quicker than, for example, the other movie, and I went ahead and stopped it. And it could be the reason that, Breaking Bad, the episode is a lot smaller, so there's a lot less information that needs to be transferred. So, but yeah, Plex is really awesome. I like this application. I think a lot of people don't really know about it, so I wanted to go ahead and give you guys a quick overview of this app. Let me know if you guys are using this. Let me know if you guys want to share your library with me. I'm going to go ahead and leave my information down below if you guys want to go ahead and share that. I'm always up for that. And if you guys have friends and you want to let your friends know, this is a great way to collaborate. And, I'm surprised this isn't illegal yet, because it just sounds too good to be true. So that was a quick overview of Plex. In the next couple of weeks, I will be building a computer specifically designed for Plex. So if you're interested in seeing that how-to, make sure you do subscribe to the channel, and make sure you follow me on Google Plus and Twitter. I'm going to keep you guys up to date on the whole entire build process. I am going to make a video entire step-by-step. So if you guys want to follow along, like I said, make sure you do subscribe. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you are interested in seeing more content like this, again, it helps that you do hit that like button, because it lets me know that you guys do appreciate the hard work that comes into making these videos. And of course, if you do like them, make sure you reshare them with all of your friends and family. And until next time, adios.